In an effort to help me stay focused throughout my day, I've developed a simple task tracking system that's completely analog. These are the tools that I use: sticky notes and a marker. As I go throughout my day, each time that I start working on a new task, I grab a sticky note, create a quick sketch and title that represents the task, and I add a checkbox. I then post that sticky note to the inside of my door to my office, which is not directly in front of me when I'm at my desk working, but still in my peripheral vision. And similar to Neil Gaiman's advice about writing, at any given moment, I give myself the permission to do nothing. I can look out the window or stare at the wall, but I don't give myself permission to do anything else other than the task that I've identified. No Twitter, no Instagram, no checking of my email. Just that task until it's done. Once I've completed it, I get the reward of standing up from my desk and walking over to my office door to check it off. Then I decide what the next most important task is, and that's what gets the next sticky note, and I dig in. To give you a sense of what these sticky note tasks have looked like, here's a sampling from a few weeks back. I like that with each task, I have the opportunity to practice drawing out a simple icon, which provides some skill building for future sketchnoting sessions. That visual reference also makes the task feel more approachable than just a bunch of text. The visual alludes to the action, which helps me move a bit more quickly to taking that action. I've found that this process also helps me to switch more smoothly from one task to the next. It provides just the right amount of intentional transitioning, taking the time to quickly draw and write out the task and then stand up to post it to my door. That's an intention-setting activity, which helps the work that follows it come that much more naturally. After checking the box on one task after I've completed it, I do a brief mindfulness check-in to see what my brain and body might need before digging into the next task. That mini break often helps me decide which task to tackle next. So rather than going through my workday with a mindless march of checking off boxes, I've got a deeper sense of agency and engagement with the work itself. Another benefit of tracking my tasks in this way is that it supports the end of workday business log that I've been keeping, modeled after what Jim Collins shared in his podcast conversation with Tim Ferriss. I call it my daily creativity log. It's a simple Google spreadsheet in which I list out the creative work that I did that day, jot down the total number of creative work hours, which I track with an upward counting stopwatch on my phone, and I rate the day from -2 to +2. That running log is a helpful reflection tool, especially when it comes to noting what causes a -2 day compared to a +2 day. And then the following day, I get to kick it off by removing all of those sticky notes from the door and start with a clean slate. Here's a recurring theme that I've noticed in my life over the past few years. The degree to which I enjoy my days is directly connected to the quality of my attention. So I try to regularly ask myself, what's the quality of the attention that I'm giving to the current work? What's the quality of the attention that I'm giving to this conversation that I'm having? This book that I'm reading? This podcast that I'm taking notes on? This relationship that I'm building? These simple sticky notes have helped me keep the quality of my attention during work hours higher than it would be otherwise. If it sounds like it might be a helpful addition to your workday habits and routines, then give it a try. And if you'd like to develop other visual thinking tools to help you become a better learner, problem solver, and storyteller, check out the courses available at verbaltovisual.com. My course, An Introduction to Visual Note-Taking, is a great place to start. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.